Guys, Chris, the DIY technician here. Today I'm working on my son's Power Wheels Baja Racer. Right now we have some 12 volt motors. I'm going to upgrade it to 24 volt motors, and then I'm going to be installing my Kobalt 24 volt drill batteries with them. So here we go. This shouldn't be too bad. I did a bunch of research online. It doesn't seem too difficult to tackle. So here are my new motors. I got these on Amazon. These are about 25 bucks each, so it's about $50 for this. I can send the link in the description. But the way these motors came, they come like this. But when I was reading online, this gets in the way, so you have to cut it off. So it doesn't look like the prettiest cut job, but now it's nice and flush, so it should sit down in there. I already took care of that off of camera. All I did was use a oscillating tool, and it just vibrates and you just cut right through. The blade I used was just whatever blade came with the tool that I had in the bag. So not really rocket science here. If you have a hacksaw, that'll work, or a grinder or something, but I just cut it off, and there you go. So what I'm using is Kobalt batteries. I have a bunch of Kobalt batteries, as you can see here. I have a bunch of Kobalt tools. I bought these drill adapters on Amazon. My idea is to parallel two batteries together. So this is a 4 amp battery that way to make 8 amps, because the stock Power Wheel battery is 12 amps. So if I just put this in here, it'll give you, a third of the same runtime. So the idea is to parallel them together. That way I can at least get 8 amps, even though it's still less than 12. But you get the idea. I should still be able to get, 30, 45 minutes of play before I have to replace the batteries, which should take 30 seconds, because again, I have a ton of batteries ready to go. So that's the general idea. So what I'm doing now is have these drill adapters, these drill battery adapters. They come just like this. I have them with the fuse, and then they come with these little connectors. So my idea is I'm going to use red for one connector, and then I'm going to have a jumper wire come from here to here, and then I'm going to cut off this plug and strip it down and then put it in. That way, in theory, at least I think, that should work that way. And the same thing goes for the other side. So I'm doing the same thing with the blacks for the negatives, jumper wire from here to here, and then just put it in there and do it like that. So we'll see if that works out. That's the idea anyway. So right now, I cut some real small wires here. I don't know if you can really see, but I'm going to strip these wires and just see what happens. So we're going to try that. And if this doesn't work, then I will just have to do one regular battery at a time, and then we'll just have to swap out batteries every so often. But I've seen these online. People have done them with just singular batteries, but I had the idea of maybe if I parallel these together, it might be a little easier. But we'll see. I think the wire I'm using here might be too thick, so I might have to get some thinner wire, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, right now I'm just cutting back this sheathing with some wire strippers here. Let me see how this works out. This is the first time I've actually even tried this on camera, so might look stupid. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger wire. Okay, got it. Gonna need something a little longer. So here we go. Let's try this again. Let's just get an unnecessarily long piece. I have a ton of this, so it doesn't matter. All right. So again, let's try again. Okay, let's try this again. So, actually, I guess I can just, let's see. Let's do it like this. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see how this works out. So this is red, so we're going to do blue for red. So if that's all the way in like that, I'll be honest with you, I think I maybe stripped it back too much. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this. Let's do this. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now if I do, let's try this. Alright, cool. So let's try the same thing for the other side real quick. Alright, here we go. Kind of do the same thing, orange with orange. I guess it really doesn't matter. What I'm trying to do is just kind of shove this in here, just to make sure it kind of gets all the way in. I'll just clamp it down. Alright, cool. What we'll do is just give myself extra slack. I can always cut it later to make it smaller. This may not work depending on the thickness of this wire that I'm using and the thickness of this guy. So let's see here. Okay. Alright, what you got here? So let's give this some more slack, I guess. I'll call it about here and here. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the other one. Alright, let's give this a shot. Let's see if this will even work. So this is what blue, blue, go blue with this one. I don't think this is going to work unless we somehow, maybe I cut them back shorter. Maybe I just kind of wire them together and then shove them as one. Let's see, give myself some more. Let's see if this works out. Okay, let's see. Come on, damn it. I think this might be too thick. I think I might be screwed here. Let's see what happens. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah. Interesting. What I might have to do is just wire these directly without these connectors. That's the only way I think that would work. Because this is pretty thin. So if I do it like this, it'll go in, but then I can't. I mean, I guess I could tap it into here like this, but that seems kind of ghetto. I like to do it all in one. But I don't think that's possible with this size that I have. Let me see if I can try again. Because if I wire these together, I guess it's the same idea. Yeah. Let's try this again. Well, this is what I was afraid might not work. But let's try it anyway. Okay, we're not going to do that. Alright, let me fight with this off camera, and then I'll come back whenever I figure out what I'm going to do. So, after fighting with this for a little bit, I decided to not use those little connectors, and I'm just going to go ahead and solder the wires together. Soldering is something you don't necessarily have to do. The only reason I'm doing it this way is just so I can parallel these things together. That way I can get twice as much battery life and have to replace the batteries less often. So if I parallel them together, it's two batteries running in sync with each other to give it more amp hours. That way it gets you more playtime. So what I did was I stripped these wires back, spliced them together, and I soldered them. I try to use my iron, but for some reason not getting hot enough, so I have this little torch here. I use some solder together, so I figured I'd show you how to do this. Again, soldering is kind of overkill. What I'm doing is different. If you guys just wanted to use one drill adapter with the connectors, it would have been over in like a minute. I'm making this a little bit more complicated for myself, but it's something that I want to do different that I haven't seen other people do. So I'm going to do it this way. So again, what I did was strip the sheathing back, and what I'm doing is putting the two reds together, and then I'm going to use the white here, and I'm just going to go ahead and splice them together like so, and just make it as tight as possible. And then what I'm going to do is solder these guys. So since I only have me, I don't have an extra set of hands, I'm going to try to not melt this as much as possible. So alright, let's see what happens here. Doing the first one was a little easier because these were kind of just out of the way. So yeah, so here we go. Have my little torch here. There we go. Damn it. There we go. We're going to do just a little solder. Okay. Solder's not that difficult, but for some reason this one's being a pain. I like my soldering iron better than the open torch. This is actually the first time I've actually tried to do a torch solder like this before. So, as long as it gets in there nice, and that way that joint will never come off. Again, overkill, but I want to make sure my boys don't have any problems. I think I'm running out of gas here. That should be good. That should be plenty. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, I think I should do it. And when I do it, I'm going to take this, it's kind of like cool it down. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. That's not coming off. Alright, then we're going to take some electrical tape. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. And I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here. If this seems daunting, soldering is kind of overkill. You guys can use those little connectors. It would have made it way faster. I'm just trying to use, I'm going to parallel two together. Two together is not necessary because this is really easy to access, so it'll take you like, 30 seconds or something to swap out the battery, but I just wanted to try this and see what happens. So, two batteries, and let's give it a shot here. Okay, battery 1, battery 2. Okay, and then this should sit in here, something like this. And just like that, baby boys and girls. All right, cool. And then whenever you want to change it out, just take it off, and that's it. So cool. That's step 1 complete. Again, it just kind of sits in there. It's not pretty, but it doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to sit in there. And since this closes, it's not going to go anywhere. So now, what I'm going to do is we're going to start disassembling this guy. So, first, we're going to remove some screws. Where's my drill? There we go. So we got several screws here. See if they're the same size. They are. Okay. Cool. Other. So then that's gone. Here we go. Maybe I didn't need to take that off. Oh, no. Okay, I did not need to take that off, so I'm going to put this back. Okay. Let's hold this guy back in there. Oh. Wait, no. Oh, is it this? Oh, this one right here. Okay, I got you. Right here. After fighting this for a while, I think I might have figured it out. Hope I can give you guys a good camera angle, but this is, I think, is what's holding in. There's two screws, one on here and one on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those real quick. All right, let's see here. Oh, damn! All right, that's not gonna fit. Try this one. Yeah, is this thing not gonna fit in here? This is ridiculous. All right, there's the screw. Oh, where'd you go in? There it goes. There it goes. Nice. All right. There's one side. Let's get the other. That was driving me crazy. Fought with it for longer than I would like to admit. Oh, where are you, baby? Is it just the one? No, there it is. There we go. There you go. So right here, guys. There you go. There we go. Alright, that should be good. That's probably going to fall out of the bottom. So let's just see what happens. Perfect. So there's the screws right there. 1 and then 2. And this thing came off. So, alright, awesome. So that's out of the way. Let me go ahead and where are those screws? Oh, they're on the bottom of this, right? No. This way screws. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, these things are in there too. Okay. All right. Well, they're not moving. All right. Cool. So now, let's get to the rest of this stuff. And again, this is the first time I've ever actually done this. So we're kind of learning as we go here. So it looks like there's a bunch of screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if that is enough to remove the housing that's holding the wheels. Alright, so we gotta remember where these go. Right. See, the black screws the same size. Yeah, so the black screws go with the black. I don't know if this is a screw hole. It's not. Okay. Alright, let's see if that does it. Alright. I know that I read somewhere, I think there's some screws on the bottom. Oh. So let's see what we can find. And again, this might not be the greatest video, but this is exactly what you're going to run into if you guys go to attempt this yourself. So, motor. Someone said there was these covers on the bottom that have screw holes. Huh, interesting. I don't see that at all. Alright, well, let's keep looking, I guess. Alright. These kind of look like screws would be. Maybe just really dirty. And that's what it is. No, let's try that as well. No. Damn. Well, this is a pain in the butt already. Let's see. Maybe this will work. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. Well, definitely loose. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm just going to leave this up like this. So those are the motors right there. Alright, cool. So, that's off. So is this going to come off now? Let's see. Something else is holding this guy on. I don't know what it... Oh, there we go. Bang. Screws here that I didn't see. There we go. Okay. Okay, these are the same size. Yes, they are. Alright. Awesome. There's the cover. Cover is off. Stick this right here. And there you go. So, now doing this, it probably makes more sense taking all this off and then messing with the wiring, because everything's right here. But here are your motors. They are attached to this. I think they might be soldered on. These things look stuck on there pretty good. Yep. Yep, these things are soldered on. Awesome. Alright. Well, before we can start fighting with that, let's go ahead and remove these wheels. So, let's see, flathead screwdriver should work for that, which I know I have one around here somewhere. Flathead, and then maybe some needle nose and some of these. So, there we go. Cool. We have a little pin here, so just take the pin out. All right, we will remove the wheel. Okay, and instead of taking this wheel off, we're just going to go ahead and remove, I guess, the whole shaft. There you go. And I guess we could leave the shaft on. If we left the shaft on, what would that do for us? Let's just take it off. That way we can slide the motors all the way in. Just like this. Perfect. Alright, cool. So, here we go. Alright, so there's the motors right there. These are soldered on. I'm going to heat these up and then kind of unsolder them, and then I'm going to decide to solder them back. That way, I know that this is a solid connection to the new motors. This thing is kind of, I'm not going to say it's really annoying to get to, but I have some 12-volt motorcycles that I turned into 24-volt like last week. I didn't actually make a video of it, but I did that, and those are way easier to get to. All you have to do is take off the wheel, and then the only thing that holds the motor to its place is like 2 screws with a strap. And then once you have that strap off, it comes literally right out. So that takes like a few minutes to get to. This took me, I had to disassemble all this crap to get to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to desolder this guy and then pull him off here. So I'm just going to heat this up and break that solder loose. And this thing is on there. There we go. Get it nice and hot here. There it goes. Nice. As you see, I'm melting some plastic, so please be careful if you guys decide to do this way. Again, you can just decide to cut it. Where's my pliers? You can decide just to cut it and make your own harness, but I'm going to take the extra steps necessary to make sure this doesn't ever come off again. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see. Again, first time ever doing this kind of thing on this kind of car, so I've never done this before, but that's the fun about everything, right? We got to learn as we go, so this is why I like doing stuff like this. I've been wanting to do this for a couple years for my kids, and now I have 2 of them, and now they're about the age 5 and 4. to enjoy cool stuff like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. But I've been wanting to do this for a while, like I said before. And now we're here. There we go, there's one. Two, perfect. Beautiful. All right, good. So, this is motor 1, and we can compare the two like this. As you see, that piece that I cut off is to match this, and this looks pretty damn close. So we'll see. I'm curious to see if this is the same. They look the same, so I guess it doesn't matter which way you put them. All right, cool. So, stock motor out. Blow out some of this nasty gunk. Okay. So, look at that. Motor 1 in. What I'm going to do is bend these tabs up some. That way I can grab onto them. Now, motor 2 out. Where's my other motor? There we go. Okay. Look at that. Cool. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in like forward. And what I'm going to do is just see if I do it this way. I'm going to touch the leads just to make sure they're going in the direction that we want to. If they don't, I'm going to have to switch the leads over. So we're just going to make sure the polarity is right. Polarity. And yeah, let's see what happens here. So, all right, let me get my battery right here. Let's see, so, right. We know that the battery's on, right? Yep. Oh, so that's reverse. Okay, see. And what I'm doing is I hooked it up to power. I hooked it up to the leads because I don't know where they go yet. And this is actually going counter, or I guess technically it's going clockwise, but we needed to go the opposite way because if it's going this way. So we're going to flip it like this. Come on, baby. Oh, my goodness. This is the way it should go. So. All right, let's just test it. So this should go this way. Yep. All right. So red's on top, black's on bottom. Okay. So now, I've actually never tried to resolder something like this on before. So we're going to give it a shot. So let's do bottom first. Actually, I guess I can go like this. Okay. That's not really as on there as I'd like it to be. Where are my needle nose? There we go. So, what I'm going to do is heat this up a bit and hopefully just kind of force it on there. It's a little difficult because I don't have two hands. There we go. Perfect. And that should be nice and hot. So we'll do the same thing with this guy. We'll get it in place first. Okay, kind of get it in there. What we'll do is heat this up. Once that solder melts, damn it, and kind of push it on there with the there it goes. Okay, now we'll give that a second. Okay, now oh baby, that is on there, son. All right, cool. So that's done. We had red on top, black on bottom. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, the same test with this motor before I do anything. So let's get our battery again. We'll plug it in. What we'll do is kind of just let it touch there, touch here. Oh, damn it. There we go. All right, let's see what happens. Damn it. Let's get on there, baby. So this is going the opposite way. Cool. All right, so just to test again. Okay, blue on bottom, orange on top. Let's see. All right, cool. So that's how we're going to do it. Blue on bottom. Alright, so what I'm going to do is heat this up. Perfect, perfect. Alright, cool down. So let's see. So they're going in the same direction. Perfect. Alright. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, good to go. That makes me really happy. I've been wanting to do this forever, and this actually wasn't so bad. All right, cool. So this isn't going anywhere. These baby boys are on there. Or should I say bad boys? All right, so now, moment of truth. Oh, up some, I guess. Nice. All right, let's see. Forward. Perfect. Reverse. Half. Full way. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, awesome. All right, so let's put this guy back together. And then we can take it for a test ride. All right, so good. All the way in. All right. So put our wheel back. Put our pin back. There we go. Put our... Alright, cool. So now, let's start putting things back together. Honestly, this wasn't so bad. Not at all. Okay, so what do we got first? So we're going to do this. There we go, like so. Like so. And then put this like this. Perfect. Where is my other drill? Oh, it fell. Gotcha. Alright, cool. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Now that's in. Okay, and then this goes here. Oh, you know, one thing I just realized that I just made a mistake on, guys. You gotta put that black screw back. See? See? This is why you pay attention. Alright, so this screw has to go here first because the cover actually covers it. Let's put this guy back. Same thing on the other. Oh, same thing on the other side. Okay. There we go. Now we can put this guy back. Make sure everything's aligned before we start screwing anything in. There we go. Alright, cool. Same thing with the other side. All right, now let's put our screws back. So there's only 5 up here. Oops. Technically 7, but the cover covers the other 2. So it's 7 black screws, 2 silver screws, and then, well, I guess 4, 5, 10 silver screws, including these. So yeah. This video might be long. I'm actually not going to fast forward this. I want you guys to see all the screw holes and stuff. That's something that I've noticed people complain about my videos. They say I fast forward too much. I try to do it to not like waste time, but I understand that sometimes you need to see every bit of it. So I have no problem doing that. Just this video might be a little long, but hey, you guys can fast forward yourself, I guess. Alright, so here we go. So we gotta remember these two screws on the bottom have to go first. I guess I can go last, but it won't sit flush. So make sure to make these are aligned. There we go. Again, what I'm doing, where is that screw? There it is. Cool. Right there. Okay. Alright, cool. So now I guess we'll start on this side. What we'll do is, I think, pretty sure this goes like this though. Oh, I may have screwed up already. Damn. So this has to go in like this, and this goes in like this. Did I screw this up already? Oh, damn, I'm going to have to redo that. Damn it. Alright, well, this is why we learn, right, boys and girls? Damn. Yeah. So, I'm going to have to undo that, what I just did, so I can put that fender on first. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, that's frustrating. Alright, cool. Cool. Can I just, there you go. Alright, cool. Now that is all in. Let me screw this back into place. Alright, I actually must have missed something. Oh my goodness. Alright. This is not aligned. Nope. Sure isn't. Come on. Alright, so what I'm doing is just, instead of getting on my back like crazy, come on, get in there, get in there. Come on, get in there. Why is this being a pain in my ass? Come on, I know you want to get in there. There we go, Jesus. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's go putting our screws back. Perfect. Oh no. I think this goes like this. Oh no, there's a cover. Where is that cover? Missing a cover. Over here. Let's see what happens. So this is the wrong side, maybe. There we go. So this goes in like this. Cool. All right. So we'll put our screws back, and then I'll work on the other side after that. Ah, cool. All right. So again, I have to loosen up that one screw for this, just like so. And then after that, I'll put this flare fender on. Get in there. Everyone's happy now. Everyone's happy. Let me throw a screw in there just to hold it, I guess. Perfect. Alright, now let's get this guy back in there. Where is that hole? Come on, where are you? Ah, there it is. Perfect. All right. One. Uh-oh, that's not good. Why did that not? That one just fell right in. Huh. Alright, well. And last, but not least. Okay. Last one. Perfect. All right, cool. That one screw kind of just fell in there, so it's not really grabbing, but everything else is together. I'm not going to bitch about that. All right, so with all that done, and my mess of a workbench here, we have 2 batteries. Here we go. 1, and then 2. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, let's see if we can make this pretty. I wonder if we can just kind of, I wonder if we stack them this way, up, maybe it'd be a little better. And both the power buttons are on. Yeah. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so it works. So that's middle. There's probably about 12 volts there, and that's... Alright, awesome. Awesome. Alright, good to go. So, there you have it. Really not that bad. I'll be honest with you, the thing that kicked my butt the most was those 2 screws on the bottom that I did not see at all. I kind of struggled fighting with this thing. But to remove the top, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. And then there's 2 screws on the bottom. They're located about right here. Once you have those, you remove them. So 10 screws total. Then, once this is out of your way, you can remove both covers and then this. So what you do is, there is 3 screws that way, and then 2 screws here. Once you remove the covers, then it reveals 2 more screws here. So what I would do is take off 1, 2, then there's 2 here, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2 on this side. So that's 5 screws on this side for the silver ones. Then once this is off, you can remove 7 screws total. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then that comes out. I would remove 1 wheel. Take the wheel off, then just slide this completely out of the way with the shaft on it. That way you don't have to disassemble that. Then once you do that, you can either cut the wires and make your own connections. I went with just go ahead and desolder and then solder them back on. That way I know for a fact that they're on there. And then once I did that, the thing I didn't show was the motor where that little black piece was on. You have to cut this off. So hacksaw, Dremel. I have an oscillating tool that's you can use it. I use it for that instead of wood. It just cuts right through it. The blade I used was a wood with nails blade, but honestly, it's gonna melt right through that plastic anyway. So it took a few minutes, but not a big deal. But yeah, that's that. I'm super excited to let my boys try this. So yeah, I am Chris. I am the DIY technician. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. What I'll do is I'll post the motors online, and I'll also put the those battery adapters. You don't have to use Kobalt batteries. I have Kobalt tools. You can use whatever batteries you want. Kobalt are 24-volt batteries, though. So a lot of people use Milwaukee 18-volt. I see a lot of people use DeWalt 20-volt. But Kobalt is 24-volt. So I'm going to get at least close to the maximum amount of effort on these guys without blowing them up. If I really wanted to, I could series the batteries together to get 48 volts, but I would burn up those motors super quick. That's not what I'm trying to do. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, please send me some comments, like and subscribe if you like the content. I try to do stuff like this all the time. If you guys have motorcycles like that and you want to learn how to do that too, please let me know. I can show you. That's actually not that bad. But yeah, anyway, I'm Chris, the DIY technician, signing off. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Chris, I'm back. I just wanted to show you real quick. I'm 240 pounds. I'm a 5'11". I'm a big guy. I just finished with this. I was going to have my kids take it for a test ride, but it's raining, so I'm just going to do it myself. I just took a lap around the trampoline in the backyard over here, and I want to show you that this thing is legit. So I'm a big guy. It can handle my weight, and it went around just fine. Listen, I wouldn't recommend big dudes riding this all the time because you probably burn up the motors, but just to show you that these things work, here we go. So let me set this up. You can watch my my handsomeness around the trampoline over here. So here we go. So, there you have it. It works. Everyone's happy. Take care, guys.